Hello and welcome, y'all,
Y'all?
to this week's edition of INTV's Team Action News Show. I'm trying to switch it up. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
I like that switch up. I'm Nolan Weiss.
And it is November 21st, 2013. We are getting to the brink end of November, and there's no snow on the ground.
I'm loving it so far. Thanksgiving's coming up, and I got all my firewood in, and hopefully you got all your firewood in, and you're prepared for the winter season because it's going to be a short one.
You think so?
I think so. It's just going to be a really short, nice winter. We're going to get all of our snowpack up in the mountains like we need. We'll get all of our water that we need in our reservoirs, and it'll be all fine like every year.
Nolan is typically wrong on most topics, so let's knock on wood and hope that he's wrong on this one as well.
Why would you have to knock on wood if you're so confident that I'm going to be wrong, Jeff?
You're always wrong. I'm pretty confident on that.
Doubt it. I think you
wood
have the
doesn't hurt.
nickname, the White Urkel.
Yeah, okay. That doesn't make me wrong. Steve Urkel is usually right.
He was a scientist, but he wasn't always right. He would always get stuff to the point, and they'd always
He was able to alter time. I will totally be Steve Urkel.
You're the white Steve Urkel, though.
That's fine. He
Kinda
made
like
that one machine that would take off your
Stefan.
glasses for you and cut your hair.
No, yeah, it would make you be like a whole different person, Stefan.
Yeah,
remember?
Maybe you should go in that machine, get your hair cut, and maybe glasses put on.
Maybe I should look like your hair.
Maybe. It's gorgeous.
Talk about scientists. There's some German scientists that have been doing some research about boredom. Hopefully you're not bored already. And there are actually 5 stages of boredom. They just came out with the 5th stage, and I didn't know they actually had 4 stages before the 5th.
I thought that there was just one stage of boredom. That's bored.
Just being bored. But all the 5 stages, if you want to hear them, and hopefully you don't get bored while listening to them. Number 1 is indifferent boredom. This describes...
I think that is qualified as laziness more than boredom.
We
could be scientists.
We could be scientists. If you can just figure out all these stages of boredom that make no sense and it just all means you're bored.
When asked when the scientists were doing research on this and adding this new degree of boredom, why? They said that they were bored.
According to this blog site we just came across, Applebee's is filing for bankruptcy. This is Chapter 11 bankruptcy after Veterans Day, when the owner actually let all the veterans have free alcohol on that day.
Apparently this took place at 70 Applebee's around the country, and the blog site states that they are $6 billion in debt.
Wow. And he has no regrets on helping the veterans because the veterans did so much for America that they will always help the veterans out on Veterans Day, November 11th. So, hey, thank you for that.
It was so overwhelming that actual people who worked at the Applebee's fled the site.
Yep.
And then reports say that an Applebee's caught fire about 5 minutes after the site was fled by the co-workers. And then kegs were being taken and people were physically dying and being reassessed.
But being brought back to life. So make sure to check out the articles. They're online with the fast speeds of inland internet. And you can check out all these great stories on this blog site.
And remember,
about Applebee's.
Whatever you read on the internet, it's not always necessarily true.
Jeff just finally figured that out.
I saw it on the internet.
Yeah.
So does that mean it's actually true?
Somebody put a Facebook post that
That's a blog
Jeff
site.
wasn't balding. And then we actually had to tell him he is balding.
I'm not. It's been like this for 2 years, 3 years, 4.
The biggest water slide is going up in Kansas City, and this is going to be called the Vurecht. This is going to be an amazing water slide, 16 stories.
17 stories.
17 stories, sorry. And you get to go up to 60 miles per hour. Like, what? Wouldn't that just, like, bruise the bottom of your feet when you come and hit the water or something?
No.
Wouldn't that, like, leave skid marks on your tushy?
No. There was a guy who was actually, I saw this online the other day. He jumped off of a cliff in a squirrel suit without a parachute and landed on water.
How far up was he?
Far enough
really
to jump
far?
up. Yeah, like really, really far. I don't know, over 1,000 feet
And he just
up.
skid across the water and landed?
Across the water, and rumors have it that he actually plans on landing on land in the near future.
With no parachute.
With no parachute, jumping off a cliff.
Probably going to be his last jump.
Yep. Squirrel suits. Innovation.
Right now in Texas, there is a huge water coaster. This is put on by the same people that are building the ones in Kansas City. And this is called the Master Blaster. This is a big old water slide that you can enjoy only in Texas.
It's world's largest water coaster.
Well, water coaster.
Yes.
Sorry. I don't know the difference.
There's one that you get strapped into, and it's like a roller coaster.
Oh, like
and then there's one that's like a water slide where
that
it's
you're
just
you. I got you.
Yeah, it's pretty
Water
self-explanatory.
coaster.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
It is. Thank you, Jeff, for explaining that to me.
Yes,
because
but
I was
we
lost.
do not get to enjoy these fine commodities this time of year up here in the Northwest because we are too busy getting snowed on, and the best thing to do before it actually starts dumping is going and picking out that perfect Christmas tree.
Amen.
And Christmas tree permits are going for $5 at the Cleolum Ranger Station.
Very important. Get that Christmas tree. Then when snow falls, make sure to get out there and go sledding. Can't wait to go sledding this year.
That's the best time to go, like
I love
hunting,
it.
doing a late hunt, and then just packing a sled up to the top of the hill, and then just taking your easy way down. Ski.
Our friend Bryce Hill is already going up to Mount Ingalls and been sledding or skiing up there. So
Yes, he
hitting
has.
the slopes.
Yeah, long
Very
hike.
cool. TJ, guy from Inland Networks, one of our great employees, is wanted to sit down and share the history of Thanksgiving with your family.
The Pilgrims sailed across the Atlantic Ocean to reach North America. The first Thanksgiving celebration lasted 3 days. Lobster, rabbit, chicken, fish, squash, beans, chestnuts, hickory nuts, onions, leeks, dried fruits, maple syrup and honey, radishes, cabbage, carrots, eggs, and goat cheese are thought to have made up the first Thanksgiving feast. Benjamin Franklin wanted the turkey to be the national bird of the United States. In the U.S., about 280 million turkeys are sold for the Thanksgiving celebrations. Although Thanksgiving is widely considered an American holiday, it is also celebrated on the second Monday in October in Canada. The average weight of a turkey purchased at Thanksgiving is 15 pounds. The heaviest turkey ever raised was 86 pounds, about the size of a large dog. Commercially raised turkeys cannot fly. While the United States Air Force was doing test runs and breaking the sound barrier, nearby turkeys dropped dead with heart attacks.
Thank you, TJ, for shedding some light on this Thanksgiving holiday and telling us what it's all about.
Yep, those are some important facts and some great history. Thank you much. And enjoy a great Thanksgiving this year.
Big things are happening at the Roslyn Library for this holiday season. And first off, what do we have going?
The Stitching Circle meets every Monday, and on Tuesday they have children's story time. With Wednesday, children's chess, and on Thursday, the Roslyn Library is closed for Thanksgiving holidays. So make sure to get down to the Roslyn Library and enjoy all the great events they have going on. And make sure, though, Thanksgiving, they're closed.
And while you're in downtown Roslyn, stroll into Inland Networks and talk with us about NFL Network.
And the Red Zone.
The best channel to have, plus the Red Zone, which we offer for this football season.
It's really nice. Right down there, just give them a call, 649-2211, or go into the two convenient locations in Cleolum or Roslyn, Inland Networks. And a reminder, too, our offices are open on Saturday in Cleolum from 9 to 5, so get down there to Inland Networks on Saturdays if you can't make it during Monday through Friday.
Christmas in Cleolum is going to be taking place, and meetings are going to be held talking about all of the activities that are going to be held in downtown Cleolum.
But get there and help out because this is coming up December 7th. It's right on the brink. Christmas in Cleolum. They're going to be having, once again, great festivities. If you want to get involved, get in touch with Carrie Farnham at 304-8222, and she would love any help that you could give.
Typically at this time we would go to Randy with his weekly movie reviews, but unfortunately he is under the weather. We wish him the fastest recovery from us here at INTV.
Yep, sorry we couldn't have you, Randy, this week. You are missed this week. But next week we'll have him, and he'll have a great movie review. At this time, let's go to Civic News because Jeff's phone is ringing. Civic News! In Civic News, South Cleolum City Council met on November 19th, and they talked about topics from a previous meeting and a letter that was presented from Don Bass.
Moving on to unfinished business, letter of support for the Yakima Basin Integrated Water Resource Management Plan.
But yeah, this outfit isn't the one that's clamped our water rights down.
No,
This outfit's trying to create more, or trying to create more storage.
there's not much provision in there for furthering the human species either, so. Shall we act on this, or what shall we do? What's your pleasure? All those in favor of that motion indicate by saying aye.
Alright.
Aye.
All those opposed? No. Okay, so. Three yeas, 2 nays. Motion passes. There's a letter from Don Bass regarding a water leak. Says, I received my November 13 water sewer bill, noticed a large increase in the amount. I called and spoke to Dora, who instructed me to have somebody come out and see if we had a leak and get it fixed within 2 weeks. I have done that. The leak was right where Scott suggested it might be. I have had this leak fixed, which Scott witnessed, and I am requesting that my water bill be reduced to the normal price. Sincerely, Don and Guy Bass. We'll do this under unfinished business, so.
I'll make a motion that we reduce their bill back down to normal rate.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded that Mr. and Mrs. Bass's request for relief on their water bill be approved. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you.
If you missed that meeting, be sure to check it out in its entirety at the times below. And that concludes Civic News. And at this time, we'd like to take it back to TJ talking about how to keep your pets safe during this holiday season.
These are a few facts to keep your pet safe during the Thanksgiving holidays. Onions or other alliums like garlic, leeks, shallots, and scallions, though small, well-cooked portions of this plant group can be okay when pets are accustomed to them, larger quantities can lead to toxic anemia, especially in dogs. Also, be careful with turkey stuffing. Many stuffing recipes include onions. Most people don't cook with sugar substitutes, but diabetics often do. Anything with xylitol in it is toxic and absolutely deadly to dogs. Do not keep it in your house, or if you must, keep it safe and secure away from your animal. Sugar-free cupcakes, gums, and mints may also contain this product, so be careful all year round. Walnuts and macadamia nuts. Within 12 hours of eating these nuts, dogs can start to develop symptoms such as an inability to stand, ataxia, walking wobbly, depression, vomiting, muscle tremors, hyperthermia, elevated body temperature, weakness, and an elevated heart rate. Turkey bones and chicken bones are hollow and will splinter when your dogs chew them. The sharp points of splintered bones can cause internal perforations in a dog's throat, stomach, or intestines that can lead to the life-threatening health problems. The bones can also get lodged in your dog's throat and cause choking. Chocolate contains theobromine, a substance that can be toxic to pets. Dark, semi-sweet, or baker's chocolate is incredibly toxic to dogs. Milk chocolate is less dangerous but should still be avoided. Tomatoes, potatoes, and rhubarb, parts of these contain oxalates, which can be toxic to dogs. Raisins and grapes. These can cause kidney failure even in small amounts. Pits from plums, peaches, cherries, or other fruits. Pits contain cyanide, which is poisonous to dogs as well as humans. They can also create intestinal blockage. Nutmeg can cause seizure and central nervous system damage. The fruit, pit, and plant of the avocado are all toxic. They can cause difficulty breathing and fluid in the lungs. So remember to keep your pets safe during the holidays.
Thank you, TJ, for shedding some light once again on the pet safety topics in the Upper Kittitas County. Very important.
Very nice right there. Just know all the little things that you do not feed to your pets because they could have an allergic reaction to them or because of things that are actually in the food that can harm your pet. That's scary.
A big thanks goes out to all of our sponsors, Ruby's Scrapbooking and Things,
Clean on Farm and Home,
Gunner's Coffee Cabin,
and the CMA Church.
We'd like to shut down tonight's episode by wishing a few people happy birthdays, kicking it off today on the 20th, actually yesterday on the 20th, was Sky O'Shaughnessy and Johnny O'Shaughnessy's birthday. Not
The brothers
older
right
Sky,
there. No,
but
that's
Sky Jr.
Sky Jr. and Johnny, and don't forget Jerry Porter, Jack Denning, and also Brock Peterson from the Minnesota Twins. Happy birthday, everybody. On November 21st, we have Sarah Huntminer, Carl Schmidt, Lee Ray Gaitis, Jordan Brickman, and Olga Newton. Happy birthday, Olga Newton, one of our past Pioneer Queens, turning 80 and looking gorgeous like always. Happy birthday, Olga.
On the 22nd of November, happy birthday to my cousin Colette Graham, as well as Jericho Rogers.
On November 23rd, happy birthday to Master Matt Hughes, Sean Bailey, and Tara Cryer.
On the 24th of November, celebrating their birthdays, Clayton Auckland and Kenny Rasmussen. Happy birthday. Kenny used to be my boss.
On November 25th, happy birthday to my cousin, Emma McMullen. And on November 26th, happy birthday to my other cousin, Alan Weiss.
On the 27th, happy birthday to Lori Sanders.
And if we missed your birthday, please don't let it happen again. Give us a call, 649-3940. Facebook us, tweet us. Make sure to like us on Facebook, because then we will definitely get your birthday on there. But there's so many ways of communication. We do not want to miss wishing you a happy birthday on that special day.
Never. Send us a picture, and then we can put it up online.
We just saw this, too, at the Roslyn Theater. Hunger Games, the new second of the trilogies coming up. And they're starting a sneak peek preview on this Thursday, November 21st, today. And it's at 8 p.m., so get down to the Roslyn Theater and enjoy Hunger Games. Jeff cannot wait.
I'm going to be standing in line.
He loves Twilight and he loves Hunger Games. So if you see Jeff down there, say hi.
It's been a couple local boys.
Shooting some local news for you, November 21st, 2013. I'm Ron Weiss.
Jeffrey Jorgensen.
Adios, amigos.
See you next week. And it's actually a good book that got published.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Let's go. Come on, let's film this.
How many books did you read in high school?
I read a lot of books
You,
in high school.
you read.
You ever seen To Kill a Mockingbird movie?
How many-
You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, it's a great movie. Have you? How many? You don't think I've ever seen that? To Kill a Mockingbird?
I never
We
saw
were
the movie.
forced to watch
I
that.
never saw the movie. I read the book.
Yeah. I
Okay,
read
let's
the book
go.
too.
Let's
Dude, I
How
read
many books
hella
did you
books in
read?
high
How many
school.
books did you read?
4 maybe.
Yeah, see, there you go. Like girls tend to read
Dude,
more
I read a
books.
lot. Dude, I read freaking
Okay, let's fuck.
Che Guevara's Diary, Mumia Abu-Jamal's freaking essays.
Yeah,
all that.
hopefully they make movies of that, and then the teenage girls' frenzy will come out. Hunger Games, badass.
Well,
most
why,
badass movie.
why jump on that? Oh, it's teenage girls love it. I gotta love this. I gotta love this.
Not
Teenage.
really. Just
Okay, let's
because
go.
It's just coincidental.